Hey, Uncle Buck. I did see your comment. I didn't have a chance to respond to your comment yet. Yeah, Silver Surfer, yeah, is Fantastic Four. Was he number 49 or 50? I believe Silver Surfer was Fantastic Four number 49 that he debuted. Hey, Canadian girl. 48. Yeah, he debuted in Fantastic Four number 48. Way, way back in 1966. So, very much a 60s character. So, anywho, Samurai Pizza Cats. Hey, Ozzy. You mean the Samurai Pizza Cats? Samurai Pizza Cats. 4, 3, 2, 1. Pizza Cats are on the run. I mean, it was a good show. It was a really fun show. And I do kind of love that for the localization is like, hey, we didn't get the original scripts. What should we do? Yeah, let's just make it up. Kind of cool. Yeah, I mean, it's one of those things. It's just like, fuck it, we'll write our own scripts. At least I'm pretty sure that's what happened. It's Fossil and just, Yeah. Yeah. I am on Wikipedia celebrating right now. Yeah, the show hadn't done particularly well in Japan, so most of the original documents weren't preserved. So the localization team had either poorly translated scripts, untranslated scripts, or no scripts. Hey, pause. That's probably why the theme song includes the line as soon as someone finds a script, we might belong. Or as soon as someone finds a script, we might begin the show. That's probably why that line is in the theme song, is because yeah, they weren't given scripts. They had to make it up themselves, and they made it hilarious. I didn't catch that. Yeah, that show is so goofy. I mean, like the theme song, the intro alone, tells you how goofy it is, but it is so much goofier than even the intro suggests. I don't know. Oh, hi, Joanna. Sorry, I have no idea where it is. Hey, Shelly. I was just talking about Samurai Pizza Cat. They're fighting crime all over town. Anywho, speaking of cartoons, though, I did watch the 1986 My Little Pony movie last night for Larry. Larry wanted me to watch the movie, so I watched the movie. And like some show that you want to rewatch instead of some Prime, so fuck them. Yeah, I can believe that. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, I watched the 1986 My Little Pony the movie, and popcorn was good. Forget how far I'm going to get 3x recorded. Yeah, I'm sort of slowing it a little bit. So like right now I've got up to February 5th. The thing I recorded last night will go up February 5th. So right now I've got a 3-week buffer. And I'm fine with getting that down to like a 2-week buffer. Oh, I did not like it at all. It's legitimately bad. I spent the whole time trashing it. It is just not a good movie. It's genuinely not a good movie. I went, but like 20 minutes in, I paused and was like, so when the fuck are we gonna get the ponies? Like 20 minutes in, we'd seen more of the antagonists than we had of the ponies. And it's like, I don't know anything about, like going in like somebody who hadn't watched, I had never watched the show. I didn't know who any of the ponies were. I reacted to it. I did do a reaction to it. That one's 2 hours long. Yeah, like 20 minutes in, I'm like, I don't know the personalities of a single pony. Actually, no. I knew the personality of one pony. She's kind of a petulant brat. By the end of the movie, there were like 2 other ponies that I had a general idea of what their character might have been like. Maybe? Not totally sure. I mean, there's one who was definitely low self-esteem pony. Like, girl, are you okay? You might need some therapy, girl. Like, there's one point that was like, I think you need therapy. You need to talk to somebody about about this low self-esteem you've got. It's not healthy. Yeah, because my experience with My Little Pony was Friendship is Magic, where the characters do have distinct personalities, distinct characters, you know? The movie, most of them didn't really seem to have particularly distinct characters. No, like I mean, like every version of My Little Pony, they change. There's new characters. Yeah, every like every generation. So like when Friendship is Magic was developed, brand new set of characters. Some of them, were references. Some of them were homages to earlier characters. For example, the original series had a baby dragon named Spike. Friendship is Magic also had a baby dragon named Spike. Um, Sometimes a name or a personality trait would come from a character from an earlier series. So definite homages and references like that, but no, they were brand new characters, brand new setting, just no actual connection to previous series. The one positive thing I'll say about the movie, the songs were fine. There's one major character who gets two songs, and I hated her voice. Just hated her voice. It was such an annoying voice. And she got two songs, which watched OG Terminator last night. Nice, nice. Much better. Spike is your favorite in Friendship's Magic? He's good. Yeah, so like didn't like that, but that aside, the songs were pretty much all fine. I had no complaints really about the songs, about the musical numbers. And they were nothing amazing. They were 80s kid show songs, but they were done well for what they were. That said, again, can't help but compare it to Friendship is Magic. Because it had quite a lot of, just excellent songs. Even just the movie, the Friendship is Magic movie, only had like 6 songs. Not counting the opening track, which was, or not counting like the intro song, which was just a cover, basically just a modified cover of "We Got the Beat." There are only like 6 actual songs in the movie, but every one of them was great. Just every one of the songs in that movie was just straight fire. Whereas in the 1986 movie, the songs were cute. They're cute songs. Not sure if Madison watched the movie with me. I do think the best song from the movie. Most people would say the best song from the movie is "Open Up Your Eyes," the villain song, and it is an absolutely fire villain song, killer villain song. But I actually think the best song from the movie is "One Small Thing," because that song is just pure joy. Like it is just distilled happiness in song form. But yeah. Point is, got a 2-hour video coming of me just shitting on almost every aspect of My Little Pony, the movie from 1986. Can't believe she started watching Twin Peaks. I watch because I love her. The show is freaking weird. It is a very strange show. I've never watched it myself, but everything I've heard about it. I mean, it's David Lynch. David Lynch does not do normal. Yeah, not that I've watched any of Lynch's stuff. It's just not my thing. But But it must be live somewhere. She was live on TikTok earlier. I messaged her earlier, and she was live on TikTok at that point. The Ghost in the Darkness. Don't think I've ever watched that one. I'm not sure if I've heard of that one. I know I've never watched it. I'm not sure if I've heard of that one. True story about two lines. Ah. Yep. Jubilee. Not the best X-Man, but she's up there. Yeah. She's up there as one of the best. Hey, Catherine. Yep, Wikipedia. One of the last non-shitty sites on the internet, frankly. In 25 years, and it's, still free, which means it's still good. I like, it's just a good site. So glad tomorrow is Friday. Yep. And not to the girls with ads. Hey, Buttercup. Your design kicks ass. I know, it is a really good design. Just, her face with the glasses. And I got it in yellow specifically as a reference to her iconic trench coat, her jacket, her iconic jacket. Yeah, Wikipedia, just woke up from a nice nap. Cool, cool. It's resisted the enshittification that has plagued so much of the rest of the internet. So yeah, it is one of the last good websites. I just wanted to kick back and get sucked down a wiki rabbit hole. Yep. Just thinking, I could do like a WebMD for the hypochondriacs in the world. WebMD is not recommended. But I was just thinking, sometime I could probably do a thing where do like a wiki walk stream sometime. That might be fun to do. People way too neurotic for that shit. Yeah. Yeah, it might be fun to do like a wiki walk stream. Like, how quickly can I get from this topic to that topic? You know, from this page, like how quickly can I get from one page to a completely different, unrelated page? You know, like start with I start with Jubilee and see how long it takes to, you know, whatever the capital of Zimbabwe is. Never give Wikipedia. Hey, Pierre. No, Wikipedia deserves. I mean, I've never given Wikipedia my money because I am broke and cheap. But no, it's absolutely worthwhile to do it, to give them money. They're great. Take down so many articles for political correctness. I mean, I feel like they're probably not really taking down all that many articles that don't that deserve to stay up. There's definitely lots of editing and locking going on for. It's a site that it's a site that does have, I'll admit, it's a site that does generally have a liberal bias, um, because reality has a liberal bias. Yeah, I mean, like, they rely on reputable sources. Need to figure out how to screen share while I with this on Patreon. Yeah, I think the only way for me to do it would be through like a third party app, third party program. But like, I tried and it didn't work. Hi, Val. So I'd have to figure out, how to make it work. And that just seems like a pain in the ass, honestly. Hey, Cosmos. StreamYards. Yeah. It would mean downloading another program and yeah. Rest day tomorrow. So my cardio, stretching, and catch up on all the kids. Oh, meds. It's like, all the kids? What kids? I was saying, like, what kids are you talking about? It's on your shirt. It's Jubilee. Jubilee from the X-Men. Because I am something of an X-Men fan. Kids can be cardio. They can also, making kids can be cardio. Kids can also be protein. By which I mean children can be eaten. Great auntie, but I'm queer women. Made that decision a long time ago. Technically, anyone could be eaten. Yeah, but kids seem like they'd be really tender. You know, like difference between lamb and mutton. Yeah, kids would probably be like, you cook them and they'd just be like fall off the bone. Speaking of kids and bones, I heard a joke. there was a kid who was behaving really badly, really bad, angry. There's this kid who was really angry. Um, so he was sent to church. Now he's just fucking the priest. Hey, Callie. Mommy, I'm tired of running around in circles. Quiet, kid, or I'll nail your other foot to the floor. It's a good one. Oh, he's still a trick, but she was sweet. Hey, Rebecca. I think my mom once answered the phone with City Morgue. You stab him, we slab him. It was late. It was late at night. She knew, like, we knew. Use that today. Like, she knew it was a call for probably my brother. I think it was for my brother. Like, she knew it was just going to be one of my brother's friends calling. So she's, it was just to throw whoever it was off. Because it was, I don't know, like 9, 10 o'clock at night. I'd answer the phone. Joe's Pool Hall, 8 Ball speaking. These days, of course, people just don't answer the phone. This gym shoe, gym bag. Don't think you can finish dinner tonight. Aw. And did things speak to me, saying he was my friend, but my boss. Hey, Cosmos, $2. Thank you for $2. Cool t-shirt fund. Thank you. Full of ketosis, you lose your appetite entirely. The urge body. Burning fat more efficiently, but if protein goes for weight training. Didn't expect to wake up from my nap to foodie ranting against third wave feminism. What's her specific argument? Like foodie's makeup. Can't pull off a red lip and I get so jelly. I look like I've gone crazy on my face with the red crayon. Which is a pretty sexy look in general. One of our regulars is ranting about how third wave feminism is telling women they don't need men. She's green. I suppose I don't know enough about third wave feminism in general to but I feel like that's not really doesn't like the breakdown of gender roles. I'm gonna pull off different color palettes with makeup, get some colored contacts to make really nice ones. One thing I will say, all men are trash is an attitude that got really popular for a while. And I think that that is an attitude that is, yeah, I understand where that comes from, but I think it does get somewhat counterproductive because to a certain extent, men are trash kind of feels like it's like it all kind of feels like it's just excusing men for behaving poorly. That's what she's saying. Yeah, but I want to go off my own tangent. I want to go off my own tangent because it's not even about like, oh, poor men's feelings being hurt. It's men should be able to do better. It's like we should expect men to be able to be better. If you're just taking the stance that men are inherently bad, then there's no expectation for men to do better. And we should expect men to do better. The comment about her getting back with Salah, made up. Salah, made up. Her and Salah making up. In general, I do tend to support third wave feminism because it is more about intersectionality, gender roles, scantily baked bread rules for the win. Let me get more water. I'll be back in a minute. Don't worry about it, Cosmos. It doesn't matter. You totally buy NSFW bread. I mean, it's honestly probably a thing. I would not be at all surprised if there are people who make. Hey, Parkers. If there are, like people who do sort of like small batch, I imagine. Pornographic bread. Oh, good night, Cosmo. No good. I mean, there's this. thank you for $2, Cosmos. Thanks for keeping me company. Thanks for stopping in. Thanks for giving me things to talk about. What is it? It's bread shaped like a vagina. It's vagina-shaped bread. Whether it was intentional or not, think of a piece of chicken that looks like that. Like whether whether the person intended to make bread that looked like a vagina or not, I don't know. Danishes can look like that. Does it have a yeast infection? Yep. Good job, Buttercup. Good job. Tylenol time. I'm scrolling through contacts. Just had to wait for. You wanted to wait for Buttercup. We do know how much she appreciates being able to remind you how important it is to her. Hi, Mage. appreciate her back indeed. And her front. Gonna try another blue eye after this last makeup run. Bionic eye looks cool as up, flies out. Cool, cool. What is your favorite food ever? Hey Lisa, I very much miss having like T-bone steaks. T-bone, ribeye, whatever. I miss any steak other than sirloin. Nothing against sirloin. It's just it's the only steak I can get here in Cornwall. Or like any of the restaurants in Cornwall. It's the only steak that any of the restaurants in Cornwall serve. I want a fucking T-bone. Sirloin is good on macros. It does. Ottawa too, frankly. Really, like if I want, like if you want a T-bone, you need to buy it at the grocery store and make it yourself. H. Porterhouse. But yeah, aside from that, love me some good roast beef. Love some roast beef. The chicken au gratin from Philo's. So really, that whole meal, you know, with the potatoes and the salad and rice with the vinaigrette for the salad and on the rice. Shit, just the Philo's vinaigrette in general. Mm. A few decent steakhouse in Ottawa, but not many. Yeah, Montreal and Toronto has them all. That reminds me. Hey, Northern Lights. Because I think there's a Montana's in Ottawa. So what do they have for steaks? Hey, Mike. They have pulled pork nachos. That actually doesn't sound too bad. Some pulled pork nachos would actually probably be pretty damn good. Their ribs don't look too bad. The ribs look pretty good. Sirloin, strip loin. Are you kidding me? Montana's in Ottawa. 7-ounce sirloin, 10-ounce sirloin, 12-ounce strip loin. Amazing steakhouse I would recommend. Called Sussex and Co. That in Ottawa. Downtown. Actually, they don't call themselves a steakhouse. It's Montana's Barbecue and Bar. So it's not actually a steakhouse. It's a barbecue place. Barbecue beef ribs are magical. Yeah, they do have. I think they've got pork ribs. Actually, pork back ribs and tender beef brisket. So they do have beef brisket as well. Love porterhouse too. You smoke a good rib. Oh, the beef briskets. I don't. The beef briskets aren't ribs. Never mind. Montana is good for their 3 cheese dips. Because they're expensive. Like the reason none of the places around here carry any better cuts of steak is because those cuts are expensive. It's like a strip loin, a sirloin or a strip loin. It's just that is sort of the most basic cut and thus the cheapest cut. So that's what all the restaurants around here go with. If Madison doesn't bring food home, I'm going to have to cook, and I don't want to. Sorry, Uncle Buck. And there might be one or two restaurants that do actually have better cuts. They just don't. They're just not on. I just don't know about them. Craving gas station nachos all day. A steakhouse where I am somewhere, I would go. You're going to drop 150 in for the main. Sussex and Co. Tenderloin, strip loin, sirloin, sirloin, strip loin, strip loin. All right, so they at least do have a ribeye. But prices. Hey, Brooka. Much? 16 ounce ribeye is $66, which, I guess that's fair. In my case, neither. They also have an 8-ounce Wagyu strip loin for $148. That one comes all the way from Australia. 16 ounces is actually pretty big. 16 ounces is a pretty big cut of steak, actually, yeah. And like a 12-ounce strip loin is 62, so almost as much. 8-ounce tenderloin for 68. So 66 for the ribeye is actually not that bad. It's not like 66 for the ribeye is not that bad. It's just I'm poor. Ooh, they also have a lamb shank. Lamb shank for 37. Oysters as well. Not that I would ever eat oysters. I would never eat oysters, but I don't know that I've ever seen a restaurant that has oysters. Buy them from the store for about 20 to 25 bucks. Yeah. Beef carpaccio. Yeah, one of the starters. I'd rather sucks not. And I feel like that's basically what you're doing if you eat oysters. Gold smoking on with 4A Wagyu strip. Or A4. Filet mignon from Trader Joe's all the time. Actually, oh shit, can I get? Is filet mignon very common anymore? Yeah, filet mignon is a lot less common now too, actually, here in Cornwall. Like 3 times within 3 months. Go back in before the month is over, you can come. Don't think I can go, but filet is always a banger. But yeah, no way I can go to a place like that until I have a job that pays reasonably. I'm way too poor for a place like I'm way too poor for a restaurant like that. Frankly, I could barely afford to stand outside and look in the window. Just stay positive. Yeah, I need to do that pre-recorded job interview thing. Didn't do it last night. Was too lazy to do it last night, so I definitely need to do it tonight. Because I think I only have like 2 days to do it. So I don't have much choice but to do it tonight. Okay. But as generally, I feel like I've got a little bit of dust in my eyes or in my eye. Couldn't smell. They can see me because it's like it's on camera. Do it on live for moral support? No. And that's just that. What? Not You wouldn't suggest not crying? I mean, if it helps get the job. Oh, no, live streaming. Yeah. Yeah, absolutely not doing that. Absolutely not doing that. Actually, I don't know that I could because my camera is already being used for YouTube. I don't know that I actually could do it. Because I'll need the camera for, like, I will need a camera for the pre-interview to answer the questions. I will need a camera to answer the questions. I mean, I do. I've got the one on my. I've got like one that's plugged into my computer that I use for streaming, and then I've got another one where I saying, "Please, please give me a job." See what happens. I mean, it might be worth a shot. So it's not really an interview; it's a pre-interview. So what it is, I've got some questions. Like they've got like a set of questions. Um, sort of basic interview questions. Tell me about a time that you had to deal with this. How would you deal with a How would you deal with a call like this? Those types of questions. And I have to record myself giving an answer. Sit up straight in your chair. I will. I will. Hate those? Yeah. Yeah, they're kind of awful. Hey, Zuba. ChatGPT? No. Fuck that. I would sooner die in the street than use fucking ChatGPT. Have clapping sound bites after your answers. Use Sword to do some pre-record answers if you know what they're going to ask. Well, again, it's like again, what it is, it's like here's a question. Take all the time you need to prepare your answer, and you get 3 tries to record it, and you can take it you can take as long as you want to think about and prepare before recording your answer. Once you start recording, like there is a limit on the length of the recording, obviously, but prep time, as long as you need. I did one of them before, and as I recall, I didn't really take that much time to prepare to think before each answer. I'm using AI to help with the job stuff. And it's fucking awful. I hate it. Yeah, I should help with jobs while we humans have more time to do art. Yeah, yep. In theory, yeah, AI should be helping with tedious shit that nobody wants to do. While humans get, paid more to work less. Problem is fucking capitalism. You smile and show the squishy you are, a very likable person. What are you going to wear? Oh yeah, I probably should change out of this t-shirt. I'll just put on a plain t-shirt. I'll just grab one of my non-graphic tees. Button-up shirt. Nope. As a matter of fact, I don't. New shirt from Treehouse Detective about GCI. CGI? Sure with the color? Nope. All right, good night, Catherine. Yeah, plain black. Yep. Puff Girls t-shirt. I mean, you never know. You never know. Maybe they are Powerpuff Girls fans. Or like maybe one of my Sailor Moon t-shirts. People like Sailor Moon, right? Invest in a polo shirt. Fuck that noise. It's a work from home position. Like, it's a work from home position. Doesn't even matter if I'm wearing pants. What if you need to go to a funeral or a wedding? Luckily, I don't know people, so weddings are out. And frankly, not that many people, not that many not that many opportunities for funerals either. But when I do need to go to a funeral, I'll get I'll get something done. Brush your hair nicely. Yeah, as nice as I'm capable of. I'll need to comb my hair again once I change my t-shirt. Puppy always taught me that a first impression means everything. Anyway. Sir. The best ones, the ones that are most interesting, most entertaining. Because, man, the movie is not a good place to start. That doesn't sound with no food. Aw. I was there. Whenever I want to do it. There's no person involved in it. It's not an actual interview. It's sort of like a pre-interview. There's questions, and I ask, and I just like um, record my answers to those questions. You might need to reboot Uncle Buck. Am I muted for anyone else? Okay, good. Hey, Killface. Had to leave and come back in. Well, you didn't miss anything. I was not talking about anything the least bit interesting, so. I was just talking for the sake of talking, basically. As I do. Watch the new Running Man. Cool, cool. Like I said, you missed nothing. Absolutely nothing. Am I talking about shirts? I wasn't even talking about shirts. That's my our pro Glenn Powell. Oh, interview shirts. So, Date Everything. They've put out Dakimakura's body pillowcases of Betty and Dorian. They're putting out body pillowcases of Betty and Dorian. And like, as tempting as a as genuinely tempting as a Betty body pillowcase is, I don't have a body pillow. Like, that's the issue. It's like I don't actually have a body pillow. Plus, it's $60. Buy a body pillow. One fit in a twin size bed with you. It would fit. I will consider it. I won't kick Betty out of bed. Especially because, she is the bed. Koa's still your main. I'll tell you what, if I get this job, then I'll buy the damn Dakimakura. And maybe a pair of the aviators. And maybe a pair of the date aviators. Because I seem to have lost my sunglasses. I don't know what happened to them. But they've just gone completely missing. And I do like having sunglasses in the summer. Or, in the daytime. I do like having sunglasses anytime the sun is out. Event. Just turned on Next Generation Episode 1, like Sears Original Trek Lives. Love it. I do like Encounter at Farpoint. I do think that as rough as the first season in general is, I do think Encounter at Farpoint is actually really good. Some weirdness. Probably sent them to Jordan. I definitely did not. Hey, Cosmos. Welcome back. But yeah. They're like, again, Encounter at Farpoint, there's some roughness to that as well. Hi, Christina. Yeah, it's not perfect. It is, in all honesty, it's maybe overall the weakest uh, series opening for any Star Trek show. But it's on the shirt today. Jubilee. It's my Jubilee T-shirt. But it is, but yeah, it is still pretty good. And it suffers from just coming first. All the other Star Treks that have followed since then have been able to use it. Have been able to use Next Generation in general as a guide one. So it's very easy to overlook its flaws. Most of them. I've not eaten dinner yet now. But yeah, the rest of the first season of Next Generation, there's not a lot to really recommend it. I'm having rice. Buttercup, you still here? You here to fill in Christina on what I'm eating for supper? Yeah, the first season Next Generation, for the most part, the episodes range from forgettable to genuinely bad. Including straight up fucking racist. Sriracha sauce. Yeah, that's I think a little too much for me. Thought it knows that you might like it. I do not. I suspect I probably wouldn't. Thank goodness rice is cheap. Yeah, that's honestly, yeah. And like a rice cooker is cheap. Like a rice cooker is like $30. Less if it's on sale. That's it. It only lasts a few months. Using it every day it only lasts a few months, which kind of annoying. But yeah, rice is cheap. A little bit of onion, a little bit of onion, a little bit of green pepper. Onion, green pepper, not too extensive. I just get like the sweet onion because it's cheapest. Green pepper is like the cheapest pepper color. So nothing terribly expensive. I also prefer green pepper. Hey, Bella. If everyone's doing well. Um, I could be better. Actually, could be better because I need to pee. So I'll be back in a minute. Now I'm better. Mild salsa in my rice. I could have held it. I could have held it in for a couple more minutes, but I don't know. It just felt funnier to. Gaming chair his looks exactly the same as what you can see on camera does. I guarantee what's off camera. Oh, it is. It is showing its wear and tear. Daughter making vegan taco salad. Take care of things. Well, I mean, so here's the thing. I am on this chair all day, every day. And I do tend to sort of fidget around a little bit, move around. Like I'll be sitting like this, and over time I'll just very, very gradually slide down the chair a little bit, and then I have to adjust myself. So it's just I try to take care of my things, absolutely, but this kind of chair is not actually made for this kind of use, despite the fact that it's a gamer chair. Gamers are not known for their active lifestyles that keep them away from their computers. Gamers are notorious for spending all their time sitting on their asses. But I mean, there's only so much they can do. There's only so much you can do. Gonna eat some DQ ice cream. Nice, nice. Gone Commando? No. Anyway, I'm gonna get going, and prepare for recording answers to stupid job questions. So, thanks for coming. Bye bye.